Okay, think about this for a second. What's the single biggest asset you own? For most of us, it's our home, right? And for the longest time, figuring out what it was actually worth was this big mystery that only a few experts could solve. Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on how AI, especially Zillow's famous Zestimate, has totally changed that game, for better and sometimes for worse. For decades, if you wanted to answer this question, you had to hire an appraiser, wait for weeks, and get a report that was really just based on their personal judgment. You just had to cross your fingers and hope for the best. Now, an answer is literally just a click away, and it's all powered by artificial intelligence. This isn't just about convenience, It's a huge shift in how we think about the value of our most important asset. And that shift has been dramatic. I mean, we've gone from a single human expert, picking a few comparable homes in the area, to something called an automated valuation model, or an AVM. Think of these AVMs as these super smart algorithms that can just sift through thousands, even millions of data points in seconds. The Zestimate, for example, is an AVM that keeps an eye on over 100 million properties all at once. It's just a totally different scale. So when you type in your address and that little Zestimate number pops up on the screen, what is actually going on behind the scenes? How does it even come up with that number? Well, it's time to take a look inside the Zestimate machine. The secret to any really good AVM isn't just some clever piece of code. It's data, a massive, always growing ocean of it. We're talking about a whole ecosystem of information that goes way, way beyond just the square footage and how many bathrooms you have. Okay, wait a minute. Public records, MLS feeds, that stuff makes sense. That's all structured data a computer can read. But how in the world does an algorithm process something as subjective as a photo? I mean, you can't just tell a computer, hey, look for good curb appeal. So how does it make any sense of all that? That's the perfect question. And the answer is something Zillow calls the neural zestimate. A while back, they switched to a much more powerful type of AI called a neural network. The best way to think about it is like this. A simple program might see a bathroom and just add a fixed dollar amount to the home's value. But a neural network is way smarter. It understands context. It knows that a third bathroom in a tiny two-bedroom house is worth a lot more than the 10th bathroom in some huge mansion. It actually sees how all the different features connect and interact with each other. And this is where it gets really, really cool with the photos. Using a technology called computer vision, the AI has been trained on millions and millions of home photos. It has actually learned to spot the visual clues of a high-value home, things like granite countertops or hardwood floors or modern light fixtures. So for the first time, an algorithm can literally see quality and factor that right into the price. It's pretty amazing. That is impressive, I'll give you that. But it can't be perfect. We've all heard the stories, or maybe you've seen it with your own house. These estimates can sometimes feel way, way off. So let's pivot a little and talk about the algorithm's blind spots. Right, this is the question we all end up asking. If this AI is so brilliant, why is my Zestimate so different from what my neighbor's house just sold for down the street? Well, the reality is, for all its data, the algorithm is still basically stuck on the sidewalk. There are some really crucial details about your home it just doesn't have access to. So here's the core issue. An algorithm has to assume your home is in average condition for its age and its location. It can't see that brand new kitchen you just put in without a permit. But on the flip side, it also can't see the cracks in the foundation or smell the dampness in the basement. It's working with public data, which often misses those unpermitted renovations or might just be totally out of date. Exactly. And this chart right here, it tells the whole story. Just look at the difference. For homes that are actively for sale, what we call on-market, the median error rate is pretty low, around 2%. But for homes that aren't for sale, that error rate triples to over 7%. And why is that? Well, a new listing provides a flood of fresh, high-quality data, a list price, professional photos, detailed descriptions. Without all that fresh info, the algorithm is pretty much just guessing in the dark. And this isn't just a Zillow thing. If we compare it to its main rival, Redfin, we see the exact same pattern. Now, Redfin's estimate is often a little bit more accurate, especially for on-market homes. One of the key reasons is that Redfin is also a real estate brokerage, which gives it direct, real-time access to the multiple listing service, the MLS. You can think of the MLS as the central nervous system of real estate data, the absolute source of truth, and Redfin has a direct pipeline right into it. Now, this whole idea of constantly reevaluating value in real time,
it isn't just about finding errors in a home estimate. It's actually part of a much, much bigger economic trend that's changing how pretty much everything is priced. So, welcome to the dynamic pricing revolution.
To put it simply, dynamic pricing means the death of the fixed price tag. Instead of one price for everybody, all the time, algorithms are constantly adjusting the price based on real-time supply and demand, and sometimes even based on who you are as a customer. If you've ever watched a flight price just change overnight, you've seen dynamic pricing in action. And you see this everywhere, right? From airline tickets changing by the hour to surge pricing on Uber or Lyft during rush hour. But that last one on the list, rental properties, that's where this is having a huge impact on housing. Landlords are now using this exact same AI to price apartments. It analyzes local events, what competitors are charging, and overall demand to constantly tweak the rent, all in an effort to maximize every last dollar of revenue. And the impact is undeniable. Across all kinds of industries, companies that have started using AI-powered dynamic pricing have reported gross profit increases of between 5 and 10%. That's huge. It basically turns pricing from a guessing game into a precise, data-driven strategy. So with all this powerful, but let's face it, imperfect technology out there, what's the smartest way for you as a homeowner or a buyer to actually navigate all of this? The most important thing to remember is this. These AVMs have been amazing for democratizing information. They give everyone access to a valuable baseline, but they're absolutely not a substitute for real, nuanced, professional expertise. They are a tool, not the truth. Right. So the best approach is really a blended one. Here's your game plan. Start with the AI estimates from a few different sites to get a general ballpark idea. But, and this is the important part, before you make any major financial decision, talk to a local real estate professional. They can give you a tailored analysis that takes into account all the things the algorithm just can't see, your specific upgrades, the true condition of your home, and that unique vibe of your street. That's how you get the best of both worlds. And looking ahead, believe me, this is just the beginning. The next big step is connecting our homes to the Internet of Things. I mean, imagine a future where your house has a digital twin, a perfect virtual copy that's being fed real-time data from sensors all over your property. It would know the exact age of your furnace or how efficient your windows are, and it would be constantly updating its own value. In that world, the line between your physical home and its data will pretty much disappear. If you want to keep learning about how AI is fundamentally changing our world, make sure you subscribe for more explainers just like this one. Thanks for watching.